Ah, such a beautiful day outside. A great time to be playing catch with the mall. But I don't have one because I couldn't find it, so I'm just going to use this dog bone biscuit I have. Come and catch it, friend. Also, it's too bright so I can't even see where I'm looking, so catch, friend. Oh yeah, that's right. I don't have any friends because the coronavirus. Oh well, we'll just go inside. Also, it's way too hot. I need to change my clothes. Oh well, guess I have no friends to play with or play video games. At least I still got you, Kirby Star Allies. Oh wait. Hey everyone, my name is Dan Lizer and welcome back to another review, and in today's video we're going to be combating the sad and lonely world of no friends to game with by playing Kirby Star Allies. That's right, no funny haha crap, no funny what do I do, what do I do, I'm not gonna fall off. No, we're being serious, we're gonna combat this problem of mine because it's my video. So let's go and combat the world of not having friends. Oh right, I need a plate here. Shit. Kirby is a lot of things. He's a cute puffball. He was made by the guy that made Super Smash Brothers, and he's out here, you know, taking out interdimensional demons and darkness or whatever. Kirby is pretty cool. He's also a forest. Nowadays, his games on Switch are okay, but they're not ones that I really want to come back to. And that's why we're talking about Kirby Star Allies, the pink puffball's first appearance on the Nintendo Switch. I shouldn't be hitting the game too hard. But yeah, we're going to find out if this game is worth playing in 2021. Booting up the game, we get this cute intro in this unique art style that's never used again for some reason. And I actually like it a lot as well. It shows how Kirby is all about being cute and possibly being for kids. Now before we start, here's some history. Back in 2011, Kirby Return to Dreamland released on the Wii, and most people loved it, mostly for it being a mainline Kirby game that hasn't been seen since Kirby and the Crystal Shards on the N64. And HAL Labs decided to use the same game engine for the next two games on the 3DS, and they decided to use it for Star Allies. The only thing they changed up is that they always add a new gimmick to it, and they boost up the graphics, or make the graphics fit on the console. And as for the Switch version of Kirby Star Allies, what am I saying? Switch version? There's no Switch. There's no version of the Wii U Kirby Star. They increased the graphics a lot, and you can obviously tell. I mean, this game looks beautiful. I mean, you can't display it in 4K, huh? Where's my fucking Nintendo Switch Pro? Nintendo, this Samsung Galaxy doesn't count. Sorry about that. I'm still peeved off about that. Hey, at least they added the LAN port. So here's the file select. As you can see, I already have a 100% saved file, but we're going to start a new save file. The game opens up with the Lieutenant Cultist from Terraria going to this crystal heart known as the Janemba Heart. He then performs a spell, causing the heart to scatter across the galaxy. Most of the pieces go towards Popstar, Kirby's home planet, and on said home planet, everyone there is chilling when the heart pieces rain across Dreamland, causing everyone except for Kirby to become corrupted and act evil. Did I just say corrupted? Anyways, Kirby gets the pink heart from the Janemba Heart instead of one of the many dark hearts. Wow, what a coincidence! There's this, and then there's the Smash Brothers World of Light intro. Take your pick, which is more bullshit. Anyways, we're open to a 3D hub world, and that's when you start the tutorial. If you have not played a Kirby game, it's simple. Hold the B button to suck up enemies and take their abilities, but if an enemy has no ability, then you can shoot them out or eat them and develop a 4 fetish. Anyways, let's talk about this game's gimmick, the friend mechanic. Is it good? Yes or no? The idea of using the superstar mechanic of having an ally is a great idea since it gives you a chance for multiplayer, and that's what the Switch is pushing for in its marketing. But I think they made this game way too easy considering you can have up to 3 allies, and they can all body almost every enemy in sight. Going off what other reviewers say, it's better to play this game with friends than no friends, because for me, I felt kind of bored playing it after a while, because I have no friends.
All around me are familiar faces, worn out.
Wait, aren't I your friend?
Yes, but there's a problem. It's not online! Okay, here's a statement I think we can agree with. Super Mario 3D World plus Bowser's Fury would not be popular without online play. If the game came out without it, it would have been treated as Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe and be forgotten about. And that's what I think about with Kirby Star Allies. If that game had online play, it would have made much more money. But I'm assuming Nintendo didn't have the technology at the time. And it would make the game a lot better considering the game is really short. My playtime was only at least 3 hours, but that's because I stopped at the last world. But I'm assuming if I were to complete it again, it would have been at least 4 hours long. But the average playtime, I think, is on the internet is said to be at least 5 hours. And I think with the online play, it would have made the game a lot more worth $60. But despite these flaws, this game has more good things than bad things. One of them, for example, being the amount of friends you can play with. You got the classics like Leo, Chili, Blade Master, Meta Knight, and King DDD. But thanks to the past 3 updates that this game has gotten, we got even more classic characters from the other Kirby games. We got characters like Dragon Quest Slime, Fish, Pickle Rick. Yeah, but alongside these guys, there was also another game mode called Heroes in Another Dimension. But before we talk about that for like 5 seconds, I'm not kidding. Let's go back to that story. Spoilers, by the way. After performing domesticated violence and taking down rivals in a classic style, we meet the 3 girls with elemental powers, Francisca, Flamberge, and Xandis Perazari.
Zampartazine.
Thank you. And Zanparnazine. They're the masters of ice, fire, and lightning. They were sent by the Terraria Man to find the Purple Hearts, and after beating them, they flee back to their space station. And after beating them again, we come face to face with Highness, who is responsible for finding the 3 girls on the verge of death by their very elements. Oh, sorry, I was focusing on King DDD's Triple D. After we beat Minecraft Man, he uses the bodies of the sisters to try and kick our ass. But it's Kirby, so we still win. And as you can see, he's been trying to put the Janemba heart back together. In an act of desperation, Terraria Calamity Man sacrifices the sisters and the mages and manages to summon the god called Void Termina. And the final battle is pretty epic. It starts off in a 3D in which you have to shoot eyes. Who the hell wrote this grammar? It starts off in a 3D environment, which is first for the Kirby Star Allies game, and you have to shoot down the eyes that are on his body. After that, his head falls off. Then you have to break into a shell and break the shell containing his core. After that, you get shot out of him, and he assumes a wing-like form, and then he starts pulling out all kinds of attacks that aren't really hard to dodge. And then you go back inside him, and the core shows up, and he looks like... Okay, normally I'd be like, Pog, the reason this thing is Kirby because Kirby is Kirby, but he's good, and this thing is like Kirby, but he's bad. And I know about the dark matter crap, but I am not about to make this video a fucking hour-long video, so if you want to learn more about this Kirby lore, because Kirby actually does have lore, surprisingly, go watch this video. Maybe you'll learn more about Kirby or something. Because I did. From this video. This game has death in it. So after Dark Matter Kirby pulls out a bunch of attacks, we beat him. I'm not gonna lie, the end is just pretty epic. So after watching Dragon Ball Z shit, every one of Kirby's friends just embodies dark matter. Look at that. This man can't survive. He's about to get we're about to get that victory royale. And the day is saved. As to what happened to the mages and Highness, well, what Here's Another Dimension is the answer to that. And after going through 4 stages of trials, we see Highness inside the Dunimba heart. And after beating him, the Mage Sisters challenge Kirby, and this time it's all 3 of them.
Okay, I think that's enough. Sorry everyone, but I am not about to try and beat these 3. I haven't even gotten a chance to talk about the guest star mode, which is basically just the Smash Brothers equivalent of classic mode, except it's always the same, and I don't really like that as well. Or the boss rush mode, because that is just another story I am not about to dive into. But yeah, that was Kirby Star Allies. Overall, this game is actually pretty good. By yourself, it can be pretty boring and monotonous, but if you play with friends, it can be a good time. But yeah, I think I've learned how I can make friends now. So, I will be right back. I'm gonna grab my ring color. As of right now, I pledge that I will not come back until I bring back a friend. Alright, I'll see you guys later. I found a dog. This was not what I wanted. Oh well. See you guys in the next review.